Hey guys, this is Saravanan Ganesh. This is part two of identifying a low-hanging fruit video. If you haven't watched part one, I'll put it in the link up there, maybe down there. I don't know, somewhere there, figure it out. But make sure you watch part one and then go into part two because this is a continuation of part one on how we, my agency, and in my coaching program, students and myself and in my agency, we do this day after day, week after week. Literally, if you know to identify these niches, right? In smaller cities, 100 to 200,000 population, whether it's for your ranking your own website and renting it out, that's rank and rent, or whether it's to find clients, getting them as SEO clients, and they pay you $500 or $1,000 a month easy, where with a little amount of work, not too much work, you're still ranking for multiple keywords on page one of Google, the search results, and you're able to send enough calls to a local customer or a business that they are paying you, they're happily paying you $500,000, $2,000 a month. Now, can you rank in a city of 20,000, 30,000 population? Absolutely. You're going to put a lot of less work and rank, but will it generate enough calls? It may not. Can you rank in a city of 1 million, 500,000 population? Absolutely. It'll generate a lot of calls, but it's going to also take you a lot of work to rank that. So the sweet spot, what I did to get out of my day job, to replace my job income, I still do that day in and day out, right? Is finding cities 80,000 or 100,000 to 200,000 population and niches, which are, even if you send them one good customer in 1 month, the whole month, right? You only send one customer from your website, but he makes $10,000 because his service is concrete repair or foundation repair or spray foam installation, these kind of niches. He'll be happy to pay you 10%. If you put up a website in appliance repair, right, you can send him 100 calls, but every call, every job is only making $200. You get the idea, right? So watch part one, then watch this video, and then most importantly, start implementing and you will see results. If I take this guy and I put him in Ahrefs, I want to see how many backlinks does he have. So what I'm looking for is the top guy, the only guy who's ranking, has got 56 pages. And okay, he's got 38 domains. He's coming up for 68. He's done some work. So if I can do as much or more than him in terms of backlinks and content and pages, I'll probably be ranking and getting calls. Let's click on that. Look at all this. So he's ranking for keywords that are not really relevant. History of Victorville. You think somebody is searching in concrete, this guy, he just put up blogs and that's why he's ranking. This is a money keyword, foundation repair. By the way, foundation repair. Okay, now let me check. Concrete contractor seems good. Let me check foundation repair. And let's look at that. Okay, I don't see GMBs yet. Just this. Maybe it'll come in the bottom. There we go. 17, and I like what I'm seeing. Neil says, if I find a niche with no GMBs or ads, is that good? So if there's no GMBs, the search result is not much. The city may be very little. Most 99% of the time, if the city population is 100,000 above, you will see a map pack. If you don't see it, it's just that there's not much for a service. Okay, so let's say if I search for underwater basket, I am interested to learn how to weave a basket underwater, but most likely nobody is there providing that as a service. So there's not enough search volume, right? So I'll stay away from it. Does that make sense? I'm just giving a stupid example, but you get the idea, right? So what I'm saying is right now, today, all you do today, go through these cities. You can be in Pakistan, in USA, in wherever you are. You can literally, to make an easy $300 a month, you don't need to do a lot. Literally find the city here and find a big niche like concrete or foundation or cabinets we just saw, carpentry we saw, deck. Deck seems interesting. I'm going to go and say deck and see what Google gives. Deck repair, deck foundation. Okay, wow. And then take a look. Look at that. One, no website. One review, no website. He doesn't have the name deck in the GMB. Less than 30 reviews, no website. He doesn't have the name deck in the GMB. Does that make sense? Yelp, Poach, Home Advisor, Thumbtack. Oh my God. This is the first guy. Even this guy, Here's an inner page. You see that? Same guy is ranking 2 times for 2 different pages. That's how under optimized this keyword is. You can literally put up a website. You can literally go and check for, let's go here, okay? Check to see if the exact match domain is available. And if .com is available, just get the .com. Look at that, $10. And you can literally rank for deck repair and all related keywords. We'll go into the next steps later on. But find these like this. Look, it is so underutilized. It is showing me Hesperia, Michigan. It's under-optimized. So if I go, this is a great niche to find out. Deck repair cost, right? $2,000 to $4,000. I put up a new deck 5 years ago. It cost me $12,000. And I put up a basic deck, not something great. So this is one job for a repair. Harold says, wow, exactly. Right? You can literally go here and say, this deck guys, they're doing deck finishing. He does a lot more stuff, right? But you can literally go next Wednesday, we'll go over keyword research and go into everything in this. But deck seems to be a great one, right? And then you can literally go, okay, I found this niche deck. Let me look into other cities. Okay? Somebody said some other city, anything, okay? New Bedford, Massachusetts, okay? Go here and put New Bedford, Massachusetts, see what comes up. There are ads running. I love that. Okay. BBB, Yelp, all of these guys coming up. Let's see. Look at that. 26, 1,465. So this may not be the lowest hanging. Okay. So we probably want to stay away from New Bedford, but keep going is what I'm saying. Suffolk, Virginia, Davenport, Iowa. Let's look at that. Suffolk, Virginia. 2317. So this may be something, you see that? No website, inner page, right? You can literally go and find inner page. Okay. What was the other one we saw? Davenport, Iowa. Okay. Ads are running. Don't worry about the results. Even if it says 0, that's okay, because we won't only go for deck repair. We'll go for deck installation. Look at this, right? Now you can also think smart and say, okay, I want to go in the winter season. Decks may not be, we may not get a lot of jobs for decks in the winter season, but maybe in cities like Florida and Arizona, okay, Yuma, Arizona, where the winter is not much, so we can have all, palm cost. So let's look at that. Yuma, Arizona. Okay, now let's take a look. Okay, all of that. This is the first guy that came up. Even that's an inner page, right? Inner page, these guys. Oh my God, look at that. No website. The category is painting. Swimming pool contractor is coming up for deck repair. You see how under optimized this is, right? And you can literally go deck repair, Yuma, Arizona. Most likely that's also going to be available, and get the DMD. So go and do this. Go and just go deck, concrete, foundation repair, cabinets, carpentry. We just saw 4 or 5 niches. You can literally go drain clearing. So you may not be doing plumbing, but you only do drain clearing. That's like, you can go niche within a niche. Drain clearing, Yuma, Arizona, and see if that's worth it. I don't know if it's worth it, because plumbing can be competitive, right? Okay, drain clearing, it's not the best. Okay, so maybe leave out of it, right? Just keep looking is what I'm saying. Okay, I have a guy in my mastermind. He's in the sprinkler system niche. He's recurring income. What he's done when he gets the leads, he says he has a rent per month plus a percentage of every month this sprinkler guy from his sprinkler. Okay, you can literally do all of this. Yesterday, I WhatsApped a guy in my mastermind who's in the roofing niche. He started rank and rent with me. How do I stop? He started rank and rent with me in 2020. He joined my course in 2020, rank and rent. He put up a lot of websites and GMBs. When GMBs were a lot more easier to do, he put a lot of GMBs all in the roofing niche. He was doing rank and rent, and then he stopped doing rank and rent to all his different roofing contractors. And in 2022 or 2023, he started taking the calls himself and subcontracting it to roofing companies in those cities. Yesterday, I literally WhatsApped him. He made $5.7 million revenue last year. He has a sales team now in the Caribbean who just takes calls and subcontracts it out. He's running it like a whole business.